Greetings from the Fredericktown Homestead. One thing about hauling the Amish, you got to get all the information on that first phone call. Or like me tonight, you have to go and talk to one in person. There's no way you can call them up. You just have to go there. So after dinner I went and talked to tomorrow's customers and I got that all straightened around. And it turns out it's going to be more miles, more money than it had originally been. So that worked out well, I guess. And while I was out, I bought some beef, grass-fed beef, and sausage. And I was real happy with the price of it. I was able to get 4 packages for $20, so that's $5 a package, I guess. That seems to me fair. I know what goes into raising, slaughtering, and all that goes into pigs, and especially into cattle. And you got 3 pounds of hamburger. No, I got 5. I got 5 because I got 3 and 2. I got 3 pounds of hamburger, and then I got a pound of Bob Evans and a pound of, what you call the other one? One was Bob Evans and one was salt and pepper, I think. And look at the size of that corn next to Bear. That is pretty tall corn. And look at that sunset. Yeah, for 20 bucks I got 5, so that's a good deal. And I bought some corn. I bought 6 ears of corn, and it's Silver Queen. And I just shucked and tried to eat a ear raw. It is terrible. It is, yeah, it's cattle corn. You poor thing have not been able to go inside because of the pit bull. You'd like to spend the night in with me, but you can't because of the pit bull. He's a meanie, isn't he? He's a real meanie. Won't let you in. Yep. The sun is going down. Tomorrow I got a quick run delivering 3 sisters. Actually, it's 2 sisters and a sister-in-law over to Danville. And then I've got until noon. Then I deliver the lady I just talked to over to this area. She lives way over on the very east side of the community, very, very east side of the community. I guess she's the second to last Amish in the community over that way. It's a 9.5 mile ride from here, because I just clocked it. And yeah, I just go pick her up and pick up one other, bring them over to this area at noon, and then at evening tide I go over to Danville and pick up the first bunch, and then I come over here and pick up the second bunch, taking them each to their respective homes. So that's what I do tomorrow. I got some time in the middle, but not a lot. I hear a horse. I hear a buggy. Yes, I hear a buggy. There it comes. But yeah. Today it seems like we did get something accomplished. Not everything, but something. That's parents going to visit their daughter down the road here. It's nice when you know most of the people that go by. Nice when you got a cat who will sit and talk to you. Hmm? Yeah, Fredericktown Homestead. I talked to a bunch of, well, I commented, I answered, I guess you'd say, a bunch of messages today. I've already said this in another email, another video, but yeah, there was a hidden part of Facebook that I didn't know about where people who are not your friends on Facebook comment and they go get put into this file that I can't believe that anybody would just know how to get there. You have to be told by somebody. It's like a secret compartment almost. And so Gary told me where it was and told me I had messages in there, so I did. I had about 60 messages in there, all people that wanted to know about the farm and what was involved, and I sure wish I'd gotten those in a more timely manner, but as it is, we got Mike and Gary and the three children, and that's working out pretty well. Every day I come home and there's more done. Today he did a lot of weed whacking around you see the Quonset hut, it's getting cleaned up. The whole other side of it there, the whole south side, is all clean, and he's got a tarp over the area where we're going to have our root garden for carrots. I want to put carrots in there to try and draw out any nastiness that's in the soil. That's a spot that was out of sight from the road, and I'm afraid they put some nasties over there. And I want to clean up the soil with some carrots. Feed those to the pigs. Oh, and by the way, when I got the beef and pork, I talked to the lady there, and her son sells piglets. So we may be getting piglets. He has spots and some other heritage breeds. I'm hopeful. I haven't heard back from Troy. I emailed him a week ago and haven't heard back from him. Troy at Red Tool House. Haven't heard back, and I think that might mean that he doesn't have pigs for sale. I don't know. But we'll find some pigs and winter them and hopefully breed them for spring pigs. Are you a good kitty? Yeah. I feel like today was a good day. Mike tucked that flapping piece up from underneath the van there. That was good. Didn't ask him to. He just climbed under there. The grass was wet, and he climbed right under there. Took some wire with him and wired it right up, so it's not so unsightly. I don't think it's a terribly functional piece. I think it's just there. Do you notice the foam pole? That used to be all overgrown, and now it's all cleaned up. Isn't that nice? And the front of the Quonset hut, all cleaned up. We'll get this side cleaned up here ASAP, but this part here is all cleaned up. And I came by this morning and really quickly stopped in and used a chainsaw for one tank, less than a tank, and cut down, what, 4 trees maybe? None of them bigger than my ankle. And yeah, I cut down 4 trees and cut them up a little bit so that they could handle them. And we are now ready for a fire when the time comes. We didn't get that done today, but got a lot of other stuff done. We can do the fire another day. Today was a threatening rain day all day long. So, what do you think of the looks of that cat? Isn't that a pretty cat? Gary was over talking to BB Kitty. When I come in, I showed her the beef and sausage, and I don't know what's going to happen to that corn. I hope it's a lot better when it's cooked than when it's raw. Boy, it was terrible. I can see why nobody eats raw corn. That was horrible, horrible corn. You wouldn't want to eat it. Tastes like it needed to be cooked. And, check the mail. Ron, I'm sure they checked it. Yeah, I really like this time of night. This is a nice time of night. Watching as they go by. Okay, God bless.